Sigma.
Gotta get those levels right.
I'm a Sigma. I go out. I don't even.
Here we go.
Birdman swell.
Oh, fuck, blew it. Ready?
Birdman swell. Birdman swell.
This time. Third time lucky. Go.
Birdman swell. Birdman swell. Birdman swell.
Yep. We're in.
Yep.
We're in, son.
Yep.
We're in for the last episode of the year 2022.
Chrono fatigue
Chrono fatigue.
edition.
Another fatigue related.
This is a Josh Cronfield day.
It's a chrony. That's a chrony.
I am fucked day.
Crohn's disease.
I'm-
Crohn's disease.
I'm croned out.
Mad Cron.
I am chronoed.
Big fry. You've had a big fry up today.
I've had a full fry up.
You've had a bubble and squeak and leftovers fry up. Hot meats, potatoes.
Yeah.
You fried some
I had MPD chicken.
last night. Yeah. Sorry, Soph.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. It was me. I'd never experienced. I had MPD chicken last night for the first time. If you don't know what MPD is, it's a petrol station, and there's one that on the way to the West Coast from Christchurch has a lovely new kiosk, you might say, and it has a fabled chicken and crisscross. What are they called? Potato fries. Potatoes.
Hashtag fries.
Hashtag fries.
Hey, how was those burps I was doing in the van last night?
They smelt like warm sick. Honestly, this cunt last night was burping up teppanyaki for lunch, a little bit of roast and a little bit of chicken and chops
And graves.
and gravas. Oh, and the worst was the V's.
And two V's.
Two V's.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free, watermelon and citrus lemonade.
Yeah.
And I gagged. The smell of your burps, bro, were horrible.
And I was really forcing them to.
Oh, you're pushing them out.
Yeah.
You're about to spew. It's like, oh. Because I was farting though. The smells that were in that van.
Long farts.
Big long farts.
How's that one you did in front of Tui?
That was so cute.
The longest fart where she was like busy playing. She stopped what she was doing,
Looked over.
looked at your bum and said, "It's still happening." It was like a 10-second fart.
At least.
And she had actually stopped what she was doing and watched your bum.
She was like, this is not normal.
Because I do those big dad farts.
Big loud ones.
Big dad
Yeah.
wet farts.
And I love to control my sphincter so I can really get the pitch and the real long duck farts. Full duck farts is me. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, it was good. I do those big wet dad farts, eh?
Wet dad?
Yeah, wet dad. And then I do the
Moist.
big dad sneezes as well.
Yeah.
And then I hold my back. Like, I put my back
Over-exaggerate.
out. Oh,
Exaggerate the shit out of it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome everybody to episode 36, the Christmas special.
the Christmas special 2022 wrap up.
Tell you what I love about a Christmas pod.
Oh, you like a bit of
Oh, I love a bit of Christmas pod.
You like
You like a bit of pod?
You like a bit of pud?
Sometimes I'm full and I still have room for pod.
You like
Oh, yeah.
you sometimes in that situation where
Yeah.
you know if you don't have your meat,
Yeah.
you can't have your pud.
If you don't finish your meat, you probably shouldn't be having any pod.
Do you have some pud? Do you?
Tell you what,
Yeah.
I will overeat my meat just so I can have some pod.
Oh,
Yeah.
what sort of meat we talking?
We're talking everything. We're talking fucking Christmas lamb. We're talking ham. We're talking turkey. We're talking prawns, garlic
Oh, I'm
prawns.
bored now.
Oh, thought we were going to ad lib on the pud thing for about
No,
half
I
an hour.
was enjoying that.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking about people's like reactions to that pud chat.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's Christmas.
Yes.
I don't have time for this shit. I've got a lot of forced family fun to attend to.
True.
You
I've
know,
got groceries to get.
I got to inject a ham
Yeah.
I don't have time for your pod chat.
But it bastes some meats. Christmas is stressful, isn't it?
Giles,
Yes.
how's your neck?
Sore. Very sore. So should we get that out of the way?
Let's get that out of the
The
way.
elephant in the room, the monkey in the basement.
The-
Monkey in the basement. It's a new one that I just created. So you use that out there, listeners and viewers.
Is that racist?
God, you can't say anything these days.
How's
and
that
be
t-shirt
racist.
that you had on today? Racist t-shirt.
Why? Just because it had reggae colours.
Are you guys so triggered by it? I just pointed it out. I was like, racist? And you're like, started defending it. And I was like, I'm having you on.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm so over the racist chat people. They drop it out. Oh, it's fucking racist.
Like seriously, like, oh, that's quite racist that you do that.
Oh, it does my head in.
Oh, I don't like that.
But you might have seen, for those of you who haven't seen, Joel and I don't know, I'm talking in the third person.
Oh, you're a bit
Joel
racist,
and
aren't you?
had an accident, and you might have seen a photo of me with a neck brace on. And I'll give you the quick rundown. Hodjo's probably heard this about twice.
Ooh.
So I was surfing Blaketown 2 days ago on Monday.
Tuesday.
It was Monday.
Monday.
It was Monday, and lunchtime surf, as I usually do, especially summertime. Always get a sneaky hour in, and paddled out. It was lovely conditions. 2 foot. There were 3 surfers in the water. Mikey was about to paddle out, and we were just having a bit of fun, talking, and it was just a normal, happy day in the life of Joel Tanyan.
Hey.
And first wave.
Yeah, first wave.
Got up, drop knee.
Mm-hmm.
Did a little cuddy reverse, and didn't get to pull off. Actually fell off the bodyboard, and
Quite
pause.
heavy, wasn't it? It was quite heavy. It was low tide, very shallow water.
Do you know what? The wave was pretty soft.
Okay.
Yeah, it was average.
Just playful little waves.
playful little drop knee
Okay,
waves,
but shallow.
but shallow.
Yeah.
And I fell off, and I kind of knew when I fell off. I was like, "Oh, this is a funny angle," and I proceeded to whack my head onto the sand
Land on your head,
on my head.
upside down.
Yeah, because right now it's actually bruising, like it's really hurts in this section here of my head. And I felt like not a crack, but it was like a real jolt,
A crunch?
a crunch,
Yeah.
big old crunch up.
Mm.
And as soon as I had the impact, I knew instantly this ain't good. It's bad. We're in bad street. We're in the baddest street of Cobden right now. We're in
We
trouble.
are on Firth Street.
We're on Peel's the worst.
Yeah,
We're on
sorry.
Peel.
We're on
Yeah,
Peel
we're on
Street.
Peel Street.
Yeah.
Joel's is on Peel Street. I come up out of the wave, grab my bodyboard, and realize this arm is paralyzed. Paralyzed right arm. The rest of my limbs are all tingly and sort of half responsive. Freaking out, instantly praying to every god under the sun. I was. And you know what? I was even considering going to church just to say thanks to whoever was listening. Because seriously, I prayed.
I
Like
don't think Tangaroa, he hooked you up.
did he cause it? Nah. He
cautioned you.
He's teaching me a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Go
teaching me
get
a
more
lesson.
kinners.
Don't have more fun out
Go
there.
get more kinners. Show
Anyway.
me your kinners.
Prayed to all the gods.
Mm.
So thank you to all the gods, old and new.
Yeah.
And managed to get into the shore. The legs started working. My right arm came back online, but it was super wobbly. Pause.
Did you start, like, when you say your limbs weren't quite working, did you, like, just float in or did you swim?
I managed
did
to
you get up on your board? How did you get into the beach?
because my left arm was still pretty good, but right arm was like sort of half working after about 10 seconds. It was like all floppy. Like I couldn't grip it on the front of the board. It was
Yeah.
like an old nana's arm that was like dead.
Yeah.
But my legs, I could just kick a little bit. It was like a little bit of power with the flippers.
Yeah.
So I kicked in,
Oh,
managed to just catch like a little bit of whitewash and just limped in, and then managed to stand up. I was like, oh, that's a good sign.
yeah.
Standing and walking, right arms coming back. I'm like, sweet. And then straight away, Mikey was looking at me. He's like, why is he coming after his first wave? That's weird. And I was like, bro, can you help me, man? I've fucking whacked my head. And he did. Helped me out of a wetsuit. Should have rung an ambulance.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Should have been cut out of that wetsuit, to be honest.
Should have been cut out of that wetsuit.
Yeah.
Should have been at least driven there, but I decided West Coast Mail,
Yeah.
I don't want him to be embarrassed down on the beach with an ambulance.
Fair enough.
It'd be bad though.
Fair
Eh?
enough. Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
like the time, like fuck, how long is it going to take? Probably not that long. 15 minutes.
10 minutes.
But then the rigmarole of them, like,
Could have dropped by a bite of 10 on the way back.
yeah, I do need to buy a new hose. I could have, yeah,
Get a new hose.
get a new hose. For the
Couple of
garden.
clamps.
Yeah, need a
Bloody-
new watering can too. Actually,
Couple of screws.
yeah, a couple of Tech screws.
Couple of bloody 4x2s.
Yeah, sanding paper, bit of 180, P180, 120.
Some put.
He's gone back to the foot. I like your style, buddy boy. So anyway, long
Oh.
story short, drive myself to the hospital in Greymouth, and the Greymouth Hospital gets a bit of a bad rap, as you could imagine, small town.
Hey.
But you know what? They were amazing,
Hey.
top professionals. Went up to A&E, and then got put in a little side room instantly. Sat down. Lady came out, and she was like holding my neck because it was a spinal injury. And I proceeded to faint and woke up and then fainted again and woke up. And then they rushed me through to ED.
Yeah.
That's initials for emergency department.
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
No, you wouldn't.
Thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah, yeah. So everyone,
Appreciate that.
ED, that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
And then put me in a neck brace completely on my back. And they flew me to Christchurch for an MRI. Because I had feeling back in my arms and legs, they downgraded my level. Said, oh, you can stay the night and just wait till the morning. I was like, all right. Next day, Tuesday, yesterday, 11:30, had my MRI. Pause.
How was the flight?
Boring, because all I could look at was the ceiling and look to my left and right like that.
Were you in the helicopter or the plane?
I was in the plane.
Oh, boring.
Yeah. I was hoping the chopper.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Could have shot a couple of tar on the way through.
A couple of fucking
couple of bloody red stags.
the Reds, mate. Are they in rut? No, they're not in rut.
No, they're not rat, mate.
Not choose. Not
They're not
cruising.
raw.
What are they? What's the opposite of raw? Snooze. Are they snooze fest?
They're on the snooze up, eh?
Oh, they've had all their road ups.
But did you know that
Yeah.
that red deer actually raw all year?
Those horny little fuckers.
They raw all year, but they go hardcore with the raw.
Oh, so they're extra horny in that little zone.
They go hardcore raw.
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
RAW.
Yeah, they go
Raw.
raw.
Yeah, they're not waiting for any foreplay. They're going straight in, son. They're going straight in.
Jeez, we're a couple of old men today, eh?
Well, we're feeling a bit tired. That's another story. But
Bit
I'll
of
just
a
finish off
24
with
hours.
today. I've had a big bloody couple of days, tell you. And Hodgie's had a bloody couple of big days too.
Hey.
Anyway, get to Christchurch, had the MRI, pissing around. It's just a waiting game in the hospital thing. That's probably my least favorite thing, is you're just waiting. And when you're sitting there with a neck brace and you can't look left and right, and you got a fucking itchy ball sack, you need to pee, and your lower back's sore, you're just like, hurry up, witches, hurry up. But you know, you got to wait.
So, long story short.
Yeah, this is a short version too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's real short.
But yeah, I mean,
You know me.
came back all good, except like it looks like you need to get some possible surgery to fix up some crunched vertebrae in your neck.
Yeah, so the vertebrae, nothing broken, no broken bonies.
Yeah.
No vertebrae brocos.
Mhm.
Between my C5 and my C6.
Yeah.
Big old Boljo.
Boljo.
Jim Bolger. I've got a Jim Bolger between my C5 and 6.
Yeah.
And he's in there.
Yeah.
And apparently he was in there years ago.
Yeah.
Debating politics.
Yeah.
And pushing out nerves.
Yeah.
Spinal cord.
Free trade agreements with China.
Yep. He
Yeah.
was doing all that shit.
Yeah.
Rogernomics.
Rogernomics.
Yeah.
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 And then just Jenny Shipley just came in on
Shippo
Monday.
come in on Monday and said, move out,
Big Jenny.
Bolgie.
Big Jenny got rid of you.
Big Jenny moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she said, oi, I'm going to fuck you up, son. And she did.
Yeah.
And so basically.
So wait. So we
mhm.
could put it so the bulge you've got between C5 and C6
Yeah.
was Jim Bolger,
It was Jim Bolger.
but big 1998 Jenny Shipley came in.
Shipley came in on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen is doing that.
Oh,
Shipley came in on Monday and said, you know what? There's a new regime in town.
yeah.
I'm going to fuck you up, son.
Oh, I
Mm.
don't know if she spoke like that.
She did. I don't know why I did that.
She was actually quite soft spoken.
Jenny Shipley with a
Jenny
New Zealand
Shipley.
accent.
Jenny
Do
Shipley.
you know what, Jolin?
Jenny
I'm
Shipley.
going to really mess your life up, Sonny Jim.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to Photoshop Jenny Shipley.
And what about
onto your
Jim?
face.
Jim Bolger?
Jim Bulge?
Bolger, you
He's
got to
old
put.
news.
Oh, he's gone.
He's old news.
So anyway, Shippo come through and shipstation.com come through. And she.
Shipley Couriers. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And, you got to ship it. And she.
Nah, that was no
Sorry, I went one too far. Went too
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
As I
I
do.
think we need to stop actually.
Can I finish?
Can we
Story?
delete that?
No, we can't. Keep that. It's got to be kept. It's got to be kept. Got to keep it. Keep it at it. So, basically, doctor come through and said,
Dr. Faget.
Dr. Faget come through and said, imagine that. He rocks in, hey, doc. And he goes, Joel, is it? He goes, Yolan, is it? And I go, no, it's Jolan. He goes, oh, yeah, I'm Dr. Faget. I'm like, how do you spell that? And he goes, oh, Faget. I was like, it's not Faget. And he's like, no, it's Faget. Oh, okay. Righto, doc. Trying to keep a straight face. We're off to a good start. Dr. Faj come through and he said, Faget. Dr. Faget. Dr. Faj. Dr. Faget came through.
Confirm that so quick.
I know. It's quick, eh? I don't know how I can even talk because I'm on tramadol and I've had 2 beers. Don't do that at home, kids. You should not be mixing your opiates with your alcoholics. So anyway, Faget come through and he said, your neck's cooked. It's not broken, but you got Jim Bolger's, Jenny Shipley's in there.
Yeah.
And she said, you've either got to be a pussy in the surf forever,
Or
option A.
Yeah.
Or we can actually straighten Jenny's, because Jenny's got a bit of a puku.
Yeah.
So Jenny's big fat belly
Yeah.
is bulging out the side.
Yeah.
So we've got, if we could give Jenny a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
So Shippo's got to get the belly in.
Yeah.
And then that's an operation.
Yeah.
They only gave me 2 options.
What about a chiro? Like work with a chiro?
I asked them about that.
Osteo.
They said there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, but like the hospital doctors always love to write off the chiro.
Oh
cat.
yeah, that's horse magic, witch magic.
Yeah, they love writing it off.
Yeah.
But I think it's before surgery because surgery is just such an extreme measure.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth exploring. With
You know
a
how
good
what they
osteo.
do is they cut through your throat.
Yeah, nah, mate.
They go through your throat, the front here,
Yeah.
and they go through the back.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
So that's option B.
Yeah.
But they don't talk about other options like stem cell treatment if I had a spare 30, 40K.
Yeah.
Ooh, down in Panama, like Rogan.
Well,
with
you
the
could
boys.
rent out the Venetian.
What do you mean? 200 a night or a week?
200 an hour, mate.
Oh,
Make it a Greymouth Sex hotel.
oh.
You know, so she get your couples can get it for an hour.
So I'll turn this house into a brothel so I can fund my stem cell treatment.
No, like well, in South America and stuff, there are sex hotels,
Yes.
so you don't actually have to have the room for a whole night.
Hmm.
You can actually go and rent it for an hour or 2. I've literally done that in my travels in South America.
Oh, you little old sexo.
Yeah,
cool.
his name was Juan.
Was he a good man?
He was a good man to me.
Yeah. He's soft or hard?
He opened up my world,
Chakras.
and
Your sacrum. Open up your sacrum.
and we had enchiladas.
You
Yeah.
just talk.
And just
You
talk.
just cuddled.
Hey.
Yeah, just hold me.
Yeah.
Can you just hold me, Juan?
Hey.
Juan.
But anyway, it's
Juan.
time for a second opinion.
Jeez, easy. I'm going to go back in January and talk to old Dr. Faget.
Yeah.
And he said, come back, wear less clothes, which I thought was weird.
With something more revealing.
Yeah. Just tone it down, like singlet and jocks.
Yeah.
Naked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, it's silly. I love it. And so I'm just going to take it easy from now on, bro. I got 4 to 6 weeks to just heal up my neck.
Yeah.
And then you ever so nicely upon messages while in my hospital bed, pause.
Well, I mean, I had an ulterior motive.
You did,
Continue.
which is nice.
Yeah.
But I had offers from my mum and my Faget to drive me to the coast.
Hey.
But Hodjo said, hey, look, if you need a ride, that's all good. And I was like, yeah, it'd be quite nice. Had a little ride around old Swoo boy.
Yeah.
Had a little Swoo boy chat. And so I took a Hodjo up on his offer, got myself discharged. So yeah, old Jenny Shipley's still in there.
Yeah.
So I'm on the filming duties.
Sounds like we need to right the ship.
Hey, that ship needs to be righted.
Steady the ship.
There's a cargo in there that's a bit overloaded. At work? It's on tilt. I'll stop talking. Maybe
I don't know. You've done better.
I don't know, but Bolger and Shipley chat. That was great
And
stuff.
Dr. Faget.
Faget.
Yeah.
Dr. Faget.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Faget.
Hodjo graciously, I had a nice time at Hodjo's household. I went there. He was having a little wee Josh Cronfield sleep.
Little chrono. The chrono fatigue means I
Yeah.
need to have a little sleep also before a big drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just so you know, Hodjo's ailment we'll now call Cronfield.
Yeah.
So Hodjo had a Cronfield, and I went and hung out with his whānau, and me and your daughter had some good times playing, watching TV and drawing little wee colouring picture books.
It's farting on her.
Oh yeah, I did a big fart in front of Tui, and she thought that was a Joel and silly, and he did a long fart. Was the quote of the
That
night?
was the last thing she said before she went to sleep.
Was it?
Yeah.
Like, oh mum, Joel and silly, and he did a long fart.
Joel and Sally, he did a long fart.
I did. That was a record length.
It was I was packing the car and then I turned around and I was like, this
Still
is
going.
Still going.
It's
This
the
is
same.
impressive.
It's the same fart.
Yeah.
I haven't pooed in 2.5 days.
Yeah, it's the drugs.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
gave me laxatives.
Yeah, I would get cranked
You
into
would.
them, bruz.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, when I got my knee surgery,
Yeah.
I had the same issues with peeing actually.
Oh,
And same with pooping.
Yeah.
Because all the heavy drugs that you're on messes your bowels and your bladder up.
one funny story. One of the nurses in Christchurch, his name was Carlo,
Hey.
Filipino by the looks.
Hey.
He, I said, bro, I really need to pee. How do we do this? And I was like, please. I was just thinking, please no catheter.
Yeah.
Please no.
I had that
Yeah, I've never had one. I heard it's
Yeah.
horrible and awkward and yuck.
coming out. This is the worst. thing in the
Painful?
world. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard it's not fun.
Yeah. Had it when I had my knee.
Oh, so anyway, I said to Carlo, I need to pee, mate. And he goes, oh, okay. I was like, how do we do this? He's like, oh, I just give you a bottle. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I just pee. I can do it myself. And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, cool. So he comes back in with a little pee bottle. And because I was like lying on my back and I was like leaning over and he was still there. And I was like, oh, he's going to hang out while I do this. Okay,
Really?
weird. So pull my pants down, got old Schlongy Mschlonger out.
Yeah.
And he was just there watching.
Ew. Dr. Faget.
No, Carlo.
Carlo.
And I was like,
Carlito.
I couldn't go because he was like just watching me.
Carlito.
So I put my penis in the
Did you check his credentials or was it
guy
just the local Filipino builder? He just come in. It was one of Joel
Joel's
Dixon's bloody Filipino painters. He just
He's touching up the fucking corner.
he's just doing some cutting in.
And he's like,
He's just doing some cutting in.
you want a pee bottle, bro? Yeah, I'll get you one. And then like he just
Take my V bottle.
so imagine cutting your knob on the fucking back.
What is it,
So I
mate?
had my dick in the bottle
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh, the mad stage Friday. I looked up at Carlo and he's just looking down at my dick. And I was just-
Carlito.
Carlito.
Yeah.
I look up at him and he's still looking down.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I was like, oh, got a bit of stage Friday. And he was like, yep. And kept looking. And then like another 10 awkward seconds would pass. And he's like, oh, I'll give you privacy. And I was like, yeah. As soon as he left, I was like, oh, thank God. I just started pissing. Oh,
Yeah, so we had a good drive over. Got back to
Pretty
your place
late.
quite late.
yeah.
Around about what, like
12,
30 or
30,
something like that.
I watched
And
videos on TV for a
watched a couple
while.
of videos, some Beefs TV, a couple of JOB videos,
Couple of UFC, little
couple of
highlights.
UFCs, and then had a few hours sleep. And we
I had
just had
great
a
sleep.
busy wee morning, eh?
Yeah, nice cruisy one because you were quite keen for a surf, which
Yeah.
was the great thing. You got a piece of both pies.
Oh, I really did.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was good. It was nice
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
So the tide was high tide at like 10:30 or 10 or something.
Yep.
And currently the banks are only good really mid to low to mid.
Yep.
And so you just sort of went for a quick surf check. I went and grabbed Tess and Harley from Uncle Boyd's house. And you went and had a look and it was howling offy and the tide was too high. So you come back and we just chilled and you were pretty Cronfielded out in the morning.
I was chronoed in the morning, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Pretty
then,
judgied.
but anyway, insert some clips here.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, we're going to put them on here because I was going to save the edit.
Oh,
I was going to save the edit.
one teaser.
One clip.
One teaser.
Okay, just one.
One teaser.
Only one.
One Malteser.
We agreeing on that?
Yeah, maybe
No.
maybe one GoPro clip too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Free run on the go.
Yeah.
Oh, missed it.
Free
Yes,
run on the GoPro.
I've only had about 3 or 4 hours sleep today.
I had a
Working
good
through the
7.
chrono.
I had a good 7
Yeah.
hours.
And yeah, just had a pumping little surf at church, little skate park session. It was fucking epic. Yeah.
The banks are amazing, and I'm so happy, everybody, because I'm alive and I'm not a paraplegic.
Yeah.
And I'm just embracing filming.
I,
And Hodjo
Yep.
has a great little video camera. So I've commandeered that. And I got some little clips of Hodjo and Mikey today. And the battery power didn't last too long, so I did on the old phone. But the quality of the footage is really nice, eh?
yeah.
It's
Mate,
crisp.
I was going to say, I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, man.
I am really glad
Thanks.
you're okay. And I know that a lot of people, we had a good bit of fun on the Instagram with some teasing of, your injury and that. But yeah, I am actually very glad that you're okay because, those sort of things we hear about a lot in surfing. We know people who
Definitely,
have been, seriously injured or
friends in that zone. Johnny Burke, my brother.
Yeah,
poor
right.
guy.
Broke his bloody neck, and
Yeah. A lot of people have had bones, broke his neck, or fractured his neck or whatever in Piotto Escondido or Puta Loba or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, at Juan's house.
Yeah.
And so yeah, mate, I am bloody just really, really happy that you're okay.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it sucks.
And also thanks to everyone for the kind messages and the concerns. It was so scary. It was honestly probably the biggest event of my life with regards to scaredness.
Yeah,
I'd say. Yeah.
Full. It'll take a while to process, I'd say. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I fainted in the ED is because the shock got me.
Yep.
Because I was so uncertain as to how bad the damage was.
Yeah.
And I think the emotions of, holy fuck, I've damaged my neck. Is it broken? I'm still wondering if my limbs were just going to fuck out and I was just going to be like, Paramore. Oh.
Twilight song's actually really good that they did. So we're trying to. I'm chronoed as fuck. I still got to drive back to Christchurch tonight.
I know. It's had a big day.
Yeah,
good waves though. Yeah, it's a good surf.
I'm on a high after that. Like honestly, that was the funnest Blake Town I've surfed in. Like, God, man, I can't even remember the last time it was like a skate park like that.
Wow,
I just had the time of my fucking life.
Yeah, man.
It was like a Hodjo hour of power there for a bit,
and then a secondary hour.
Yeah, and that was pretty average when
the wind come up.
But I'm so glad I got that good like hour and a bit.
And the wind's a bit cleaner.
Yeah. Now, we're just trying to do a bit of a tight hour here, Jones. We in the van last night, we had a fantastic sort of podcast, sort of future planning session.
Yeah.
We've got a list of, I think we'll keep that to ourselves.
But we just have a list of guests.
A list of guests that we'd love to nail.
And let's just say there's about 20 on there. Oh, physically and figuratively.
Sexually.
Yeah, we would like to nail quite a few of them.
Yeah. Mostly men.
There's no females on that list.
Yeah, should we try and get a female?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of my list is Mihi.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Mihi on there.
Yep. Yeah, we need to do some females. Yeah.
Do you know who I really want to get on there?
Who?
Sandra Kilkelly.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Jaffa. Little Jaffa. Little chap, little Sando. Jaffa. What chicks could we get on there? What other chicks? Doesn't have to be bodyboarding related. Could just be anyone that we enjoy their company.
I need to have a bit of a think about that.
Yeah. Put you on the spot there, mate. Sorry.
I need a bit of a think about that.
But this is the wrap up episode. This is the Christmas special.
Yeah. So should we announce our top episodes? So in terms of
love to.
Most popular episodes of 2022.
Just a reminder, the show notes that I can read. So I can't even read my own handwriting because I was tramadoled as fuck last night.
Yeah.
What I can read is the Melbourne trip. I want to debrief the urban surf session.
Quickly.
Yeah. Yes. I've got Joel and Tim connection.
Just
connectivity.
That's a small message for the Rapids 2022.
Yeah.
Is that the cool little partnership or love and support that we have between our two little shows is something is a real highlight for me.
Should we call them our sister podcast?
Our gay little cousin our gay racist little cousin podcast.
Yeah, it's them. It's the voice.
Our proto-fascist cousin
Proto-fascist female podcasters.
Colonialist podcast.
Female rugby player enthusiasts.
Yeah. Dodgy betting.
NPD chicken enthusiasts.
Ramen eating. Tradie fucks.
Russian war dissecting. Great humanoids.
Yeah, great humanoids.
Yeah, so we just want to say thanks.
Thanks for all the highlights this year, Joel and Tim. We've
done well, boys. We're proud of you.
Long may it continue.
We're proud of you, bastards.
Yeah.
We're proud of you, bastards.
Me and Joel's just on that, we had an amazing chat about politics and things that
we had a little off the record.
Yeah. One day we will be able to do that here.
Yeah. We've got some McFakes takes.
Yep. Should we do?
We've got we're going to talk about the best episodes of 2022.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start with our number one guest for 2022.
Well, it's actually a bit of a tie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was there a count back?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to count back. Count back.
Oh.
Have you got a second place? Or is it an actual tie?
Yeah. We'll do a tie first place because it's literally like there's one or two.
No, come on,
listens
man.
in between.
I don't want to do some fucking most improved award. Like, come on. We're old school. There's a first and a second. We don't
participation.
Yeah, we don't want no
trophy.
fucking participation trophies.
Okay, so
we want the first place for 2022.
Well, that is going to go to Mr. Ryan Assured.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to go to our wonderful episode that we did with Mr. Ryan.
Because I thought that K-Mac was number one.
K-Mac, literally, K-Mac
one or two
pipped by about one or two downloads. Yeah.
Wow.
And like because we're taking the analytics from the YouTube page and from the Spotify, putting them together.
Yeah.
And basically the congrats to Rhino. We loved the episode.
Congrats, Rhino.
Chrono. Obviously people loved hearing it. I loved the Rhino episode.
It was good.
Time.
It was fun.
And then congrats to K-Mac as well, because
wow.
That chat with K-Mac was illuminating.
What's great is we'll get them back in the future.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we find with a lot of our guests is there's never enough time.
Nah, there's never enough time.
Never enough time.
Yeah.
And what about, so that's cool. Congrats, Rhino and Kevin, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And what about just the old you and me?
The old dirty old duo.
The old duo.
Oh.
Cut that out. Oh, come on.
Silly. That was the episode title. Those cunts got skunked.
Yeah, which was 27, wasn't it? Episode 27.
Episode 27.
Yeah.
Where I think we just had a bloody good time breaking down my extreme skunking mission in Rara.
It was good.
My near $3,000 skunking.
Oh, man. The 17th trip.
11-day fucking 17th trip, 11-day skunk on.
Yes.
Tell the waves I've had since Raro have made up for it. Yeah.
What do you think the second one was? The out of the Jolan and Hodjo combo.
I would say
I put you on the spot there. Put you on the big old spot. Because
let me just have a look.
What was your favorite? Because my favorite out of me and you was Good Night on the Traps.
Yeah, Good Night on the Traps was my favorite. I haven't
laughed like that.
Yeah.
Like that was crying laughter.
Tess is having
they won't hear that on the microphone, but in the background, Tess is having nightmares or dreams.
What we need to do, because my favorite laugh and story and ad lib that we did for the whole year was the Harry
Good Night on the Traps. Yeah. Oh, that was.
I haven't laughed like that.
No. Fuck, that was good.
I think we might clip that and chuck it up on the YouTube
as just a once-er.
That whole section.
Probably a good idea. A little bite-sized, little teaser of what we're all about.
Yeah.
Which is just racist chat about Harry farmers.
Well, it was just like really dark
Humour.
Humour.
It's black humour.
Yeah.
I love black humour.
Yeah.
Like when Goldie come round today and we were joking about me being a paraplegic, and this is black humour. It was all just jokes.
Yeah.
We were just talking, like, he was talking about how he'd come round and like teabag me and I couldn't do anything about it. I'm just stuck there like this, like with the Stephen Hawking, please get off, please get off. And Jade's like smother me with the pillow, like, it's okay, Joel, and I'm going to end this quickly. Good night, mate. Nice to know you. Like we were ad-libbing for a while there, and I was crying.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite kind of humor.
Like dark humor is the best. Yeah.
Dark? How dark are we talking?
78%.
So that's good. We've done the wrap up of the old top eps.
Yeah. So and everybody else, we can't thank you enough. BMac, Spino, Pakey, Goose. Like Goose was right up
Goose
there
was
too.
up there,
Goose was right. I need to put the Goose and BMac episode up on our YouTube.
Yep.
Because they were like, it was cool to have, see those guys face to face. Pakey's one is not worth it because Pakey was filming it on a Casio calculator.
Casio 384, whatever they're called, 390.
And did we miss any guests there?
Oh, there's bound to be. But what blew me out is
Paulus and Frankie
just recently dropped. Paulus and Frankie. I hope you guys enjoying them.
Yeah.
Frankie's got dropped today as we record this. And shout out to Joel and Tim. They've already shared a little post on that, so that's good.
We need to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Eventually. I'm a bit useless with that. Well, I am. But I was really blown away that K-Mac was this year. I thought for some reason he was last year, eh? It felt so long. It must have been at the start of the year, was it?
Yeah, it was in February. It's been a fucking long year, mate.
But then it went so fast too, right?
No, not for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it slow for you?
Yeah, well, I've slowed down my lifestyle due to the chronic fatigue.
Oh, for the Josh Cronfields, yeah.
And so it's actually been quite good. I felt like the years have slowed down a bit because I'm not rushing around like I have been for the last 20 years.
Well, see, I can remember last summer so, I can just remember far out. This year's gone so fast for me personally. Crikey.
I had some big life events that
you moved house. Yeah.
Sold my bloody house.
Yeah. So I just followed the devil and
I got chastised by Joel for selling my bloody house.
Yesterday, yeah.
But we talked about our plan.
I didn't
plan
chest hey, you don't know, it's a good ordeal.
Plan is to, for me to establish another little place over here.
Because you've really been missing home, mate. Well, this home, you've been really missing the coast.
I need to have a coast bolt hole.
Bolt hole.
Yeah.
Bolt hole.
I need to have a coast bolt hole.
These little trips that you do, and quite fortuitous that you had to bring home a cripple, this fills your cup, my friend.
Very much so. Yeah. But my ultimate is being able to come over with Sophie and Tui.
Yeah.
For like a weekend, school holidays, Christmas break, and just have real good family time here.
Has Sophie got friends over here that she made? She still keeps in contact with them?
Yep. She's got a good few friends over here. She still sees them when they come to Christchurch, and she'll be seeing them when we come over next week for our camping mission.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, hopefully gonna buy, there's a bit of a house that popped up today.
That's just a bit of fucking superfluous little chat there, isn't it? You just have a bit of fantasy. You have a fantasy.
Oh, you don't know. That's what you said. It was what every fucking body said when I bought the section in Barra Junction.
You won't buy it. You won't build a house there.
You won't build a house there.
You won't sell that
there. You can't grow a lawn there.
Grow a lawn there. You're not going to build a sleep out over there, eh?
You can't put a sleep out there.
You're not going to put a deck on that, are you?
You can't have an award-winning fucking house in there.
You're not going to put a deck on that.
Literally an award-winning house in there.
Want to get bronze ward?
No, remember I won that House of the Year award?
Yeah. What won the Greymouth version?
It was in the Hokitika Guardian. Remember that? It was the Hokitika Guardian thing.
It's a huge establishment, that paper.
Thanks, mate. It was all over the radio too. It was all over the radio.
What, fucking Coast FM?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just taking you.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Anyway, I want to keep momentum going because get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Yeah.
Josh Cronfield is creeping up.
Chrono.
You've got a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
So, show notes. Urban surf. Should we do that now?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to insert a couple of clips there too.
Yeah, we'll talk over the top of it.
Hey.
I'll give you the quick version, but basically, It is amazing. It is so worth $144 Australian for an hour.
Yeah.
I regret immensely not booking more than one session.
Hey.
Fuck, I'm pissed off. Me and Frank got there. You gave me a GoPro, and the GoPro actually put me on tilt because I was worried about getting clips. And all I really wanted, I know I get a little gesticular when I'm really excited about a topic. So anyway, got the GoPro, chucked it in my mouth. It was the mouthpiece. And you'll see some clips. We'll play some clips in the background. And basically, it was just an hour of power, man. Get off your phone. It was just so fun. What are you doing on your phone?
It's all right. I'm listening.
I don't like it when you're texting. Is it urgent?
Yes, it's
okay.
Sophie.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
Yeah.
For the listeners and viewers, urban surf is so sick. The wave is like, solid, almost 2 foot. And we went on the expert. So if you know how to bug pretty good or surf or whatever, go for the expert. If you want to get piped, book the expert.
Get coned.
It's so coney, bro.
Joseph Coney, eh?
Bro, it's cone cinch.
Get in the cone zone, eh?
Oh, man, I was in the cone zone. So I started my surf off with a GoPro, and already I regretted it because I was like, fuck, I'm trying to figure out this wave. I've never surfed, and I've got this thing in my mouth. It just felt so annoying. So I got a couple of clips at the start, figured out how deep you can push it on prone, and then I just tucked the GoPro away.
Yeah.
And it was just drop knee for me, bro.
Yeah.
Because the start of the wave's real mellow. Like it's a little bit steep at the start.
Yeah.
But for me, it was easy to get up on the knee, and then it's just the waiting game. And every drop knee wave was like, how deep can I go? It was like just a little fun game for me. Like obviously at the start, I'm just getting little head dips. But then the next wave, I'd be like, right, I'm just going to see how deep I could get. And then I'd get so deep and I'd kook it. Then the wave after that, I'd just get medium-sized deep. It was just drop knee for me.
Hey.
Loved it.
Oh, yeah. That was
so much.
Yeah.
Frankie, I went with Frank Robinson. And so basically you get 12 waves every set.
Yeah.
There's a left and a right going at the same time. You're allowed 12 max on both wave. And we surfed it at 10 o'clock at night. And there was only 8 people for both sides.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
So at the start, there was 5 of us on the right and 3 on the left-hander. So all the left-handers were loving it because there's only 3 of them, but all the 5 of us on the right. So if you caught like wave 1, 2, or 3, you could quickly pedal back out and catch like maybe 10, 11, and 12. But those last 3 waves, in my opinion, the energy's kind of gone. For me and Frankie, we thought waves 4 to 6 were the best in the set. But to be honest, I reckon waves 1 to 6 are sick. And then 7 to 12, still sick. Probably better hit the lip or do something, but you can still get piped. But honestly, it was just adrenaline pumping, just such a freak of nature. This technology, fuck, man. I'm so pumped. It was amazing. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough. Go anywhere. And NATO went to the Bristol wave.
Yeah.
Which was freezing cold.
Ice in the water. They had to shut it down early because it was like 4-degree water. It was
like 2 to 4 degrees or something.
They had to like break the ice to surf the wave.
For us, it was
for us at hubby.
For us at Melbourne, it was the guy was out in boardies.
Yeah.
I could have surfed boardies. I was in my short leg, long arm, 2.2 mil Weddy from Jason Spence that he sold to me, and it was just honestly amazing, fucking amazing.
Nice.
It's a bummer that I was hungover and tired. I had all these plans. I wanted to spin in the pit and roll out. Didn't do any of that. Once I realized how easy it was to set up the drop knee pit, that's all I was focused on.
Yeah,
so addicted. Because like getting a drop knee pit is like it's kind of for me it's as rare as hen's teeth.
Hey.
And if you know that the wave's going to do exactly the same it is every wave, I was just like, I want to get drop knee bazzers, bro. What's the hardest thing you can do on a bodyboard? For me, it's probably drop knee bazzers.
For everyone.
Mate.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So that's my real short version of the urban surf.
Bro.
Highly recommend. Go and do it. Go to Melbourne. And K-Max going next year.
Oh, nice.
And did you see that there's an NMD event? So shout out to NMD.
Oh, let's go.
If you want to go, it's in, I think, February next year.
You sponoed chronoed.
Chrono can go over.
Yeah.
Josh Cronfield and you.
Yeah.
And Mez and another shaper, and Ben Player and Winnie, they're all going and they're hosting the event.
Oh, cool.
Costs a bit of money apparently.
Yeah.
But you go and hang out and suck their dicks and surf the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, eh? Yeah. You right, Josh? Joshy. Oh, Josh. Someone, he's got a neck injury. Where's the vape? Josh, where's the vape?
I just got really bored.
Oh, Josh, Cronny.
Right.
Cronny.
Oh,
There we go. That'll get you going, Chrono.
Chrono bored.
You're jealous. That's what he is.
I am jealous.
You are jealous.
I am jelly.
Mm,
Yeah.
you're jello.
I am jelly.
We do have some McFakes takes too, to get through. I can't remember them and I can't read my handwriting. My phone's over there. McFakes takes was best wave. Oh, you're just gonna hit it 5 times on the button.
Cool.
Yeah. So McFakes takes.
Yep.
Put in the sting if you want to over the top.
Yep.
30-second sting.
Yep.
Too
long.
It is too long. I'll have to refine that. But Ben McFake, because this is kind of the wrap up.
Hey guys.
Of the year. Oh, hey guys.
It's pretty shit out there. Eh?
Oh, it's pretty shit. Oh, Joel, can you McFakes takes this week is gonna be what's the best wave you've ever seen or actually surfed in your life? Was that a good?
It was good.
That's pretty good,
Yeah,
eh?
it took too long though.
Oh, fuck. Everything's too long for you, Cronny. Jesus, I feel like I have to talk in turbo speed. Jesus.
I just like, fuck, it's getting late. I gotta go.
You're so eggy.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm enjoying it now because I think people enjoy fast-paced podcasts.
I think they do too.
Like fucking,
because
just keep going.
because
keep going.
sometimes you talk slow like a tard, eh?
Do I?
Nah, just kidding. So, McFakes takes number 1 is best wave or that you've surfed or that you've seen in your life.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
Yeah.
top of
Yes.
mind?
Jolin's heard it.
Yeah.
Mine was a dream session, 4 to 6 foot Rutaki. Just me and 3 other guys with me and NATO with 2 other guys.
One wave.
Yeah, one wave. It was one wave.
What
My
is it?
last wave of the session after
Mhm.
about 3.5 hours out in the water or something.
Yeah.
I was out with NATO, Eric, and another random I can't remember. And
Game
the
is-
most dreamy, like I don't know how big it was. It was big.
Yeah.
The most
2
perfect.
to 3.
It was like 2 foot. The most perfect dreamy wave came through.
Yeah.
And Eric had priority, and I'd already said to him, "Oh, I'm going to go in on my next one."
Oh, so
And he goes,
yeah.
"Oh, bro, you go."
Oh,
And
how good.
I just did this is back when I was in good shape. I was surfing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just remember just doing the long sort of drop,
Mm.
bottom turn, and I just did a little like half turn into the pit.
Yes.
And I just never forget this. Just because that view towards the mountains
Mm.
and the channel and all the water moving.
Yeah.
I'll just never forget like just doing that half turn, setting up, and just this cone, like this perfect blue cone, big.
Mm.
And then I just like sort of was cruising through it, and then I could feel you can feel the pressure building.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden it just exploded over
and like
me.
the sound goes weird too when it does
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
like it gets sucked out, eh?
Yeah.
Everything goes like,
Yeah. It is just, and like goes like it's stupid to say.
Pressure.
It's like a hollow sound. It's
yeah,
like a hollow boomy sound,
yeah.
and
It's
like it
weird,
makes
eh?
like it's and it just exploded over me out into the channel,
Well, it
and
exploded
no
over
one
you.
saw it. No, it's only me that ever saw it.
That's cool.
And I remember just coming out and going, "Well, that was the wave of my life."
Yeah,
And I don't think I might ever get a better wave than that. And I think
you're
NATO had
still young,
already
mate.
gone
You're
in,
Still young.
and I just fucking I was like emotional.
Yeah.
I was emotional. Like I had the
could
big long
see.
paddle back to the beach.
Oh, you would have just been like,
And I just had
be in
that
shock.
time to
You'd be in
process it.
shock, eh?
I had that time to process. It's one of the ones that you see on the videos of pros get at chopes or something, and I just remember thinking that was a life-changing moment. I'll never fucking forget that day.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was
Cool.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Hmm.
For me, I have lots of waves that I have personally surfed, but then I was just thinking, fuck, why make it about me? Because the question's about the wave
okay.
you've ever seen. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up, and I'm gonna cast my memory back to one of the first times I ever saw Jared Ferris out at Wainui in Pines. I remember I'd only just moved to Gisborne. I'd only been there for like 6 months because I arrived in Gisborne at summertime, and it was quite flat. Because summertime, it's what's really sucks about Gizzy is like you can have like week-long flat spells, kind of like the East Coast, you know.
Yeah.
And it was like soul destroying. But then when autumn and winter come around, and I started seeing these random bodyboarders coming through, and I'll never forget this one day because at Pines, at Wainui, it's such a cool wave because you can have like a shory day, but then when it gets big and offy,
Yeah.
it can be like 4 to 6 foot out the back,
Mhm.
like left-handers just peeling.
Mm.
I'll never forget this wave, howling offy. The color was like a greeny brown with the sand coming through the wave, you know. So the water wasn't brown, but because it was sucking so hard on the sand, with the brown sand was coming up the wave. I remember him getting up drop knee on like a 5-footer, and just getting
Let's call it 6-footer.
6-footer.
It's Blake,
It's Hodjo.
Us
It's Hodjo coming in.
Us Blaketown guys.
I like to
You
dial it
Blaketown-
down.
I consider myself honorary local. Thanks for not mentioning me, Frank or Jolin, in that fucking episode. Talking about Wellsy after living here for nearly fucking 10 years. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Really fucking appreciate that.
Ooh, sorry about that.
I was actually hot on
I'm
the collar.
sorry, man. Always going to forget someone. Had to be Swoo Hodge.
But I'll say us Blaketown guys, you basically get shouted down if you say anything 6 foot. You're never allowed to say anything 6 foot.
I do sometimes when it's truly 6 foot. Okay. Okay. So it was 5.7 feet. And he bottom turns and just gets a fucking giant offshore barrel in front of me.
Wow.
I wasn't actually out in the surf. I was just watching on the head, not the headland, but
You're scared.
the car park's quite up, and so it's quite cool. You're sort of above the wave, looking down, and like he's not a tall guy, Ferris, and like the wave looked mountainous, and he's just getting this drop knee because he's goofy footer. He's just getting the styly pit, and then he just bottom turns and does a snap, lands it, and my jaw's just like, okay. There's some decent bodyboarders around, Gizzy. Oh,
You were scared, eh?
Yeah, I was intimidated.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he had long hair.
Yeah. Can I just one up you there, please?
Yeah,
Can I just one up you there?
Hey,
quickly? The most perfect waves.
GC.
The most perfect
No.
waves I've ever seen.
Gee.
Like the most unreal waves I've ever seen.
What's that?
The 3 days at Wave Trap. I remember just getting into my wetsuit
That session was unreal.
and just
unreal.
like that, and we had about 2 or 3 of them.
Ad nauseum.
And just-
We've talked about this.
Yeah, and I just remember like it was like Kelly Slater's wave pool. I just
Yep.
remember going, "This isn't real."
Do you know what? I think we're going to talk about this to a 70 or 80A, and I don't care. I'm going to talk about it forever.
I don't know if we'll ever get it again like that.
It could be one of those sessions where it never replicates like that.
Well, it wasn't just a
You
session;
know?
it was a series of sessions.
Well, it was 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
That,
I never. And each day got better.
oh,
That was the most fucked up thing. Each day got better.
It was mental, bro.
It was fucking mental. Wow.
Okay, so the other McFakes take
Yeah.
is hospital food or airplane food. What's better out of the two, in your opinion?
Quickly for me, mate.
Yep.
I'm going to go airplane food.
Is better.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's better, but also the feeling around airplane food's better because you're on the plane for the right reasons. You're on the plane for
True. Because you're on because you're on holidays or something like that, or work trip. Whereas when you're in hospital, what are you doing in there?
Can I tell a little story?
Yes.
When I moved back to New Zealand from London,
Yeah.
I had £5 to my name, and I had
money.
Yeah.
You're on the.
I had £5 to my name.
Where'd you go home to mum? Mum, can I stay for a couple of years? Go back to university.
No,
Just get off
remember
it.
I got back to Christchurch and moved straight to Greymouth the next day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach, can I borrow some money? John, who are you? Can I say good day?
So there was a McDonald's, and I had a 24-hour flight,
Yeah.
and they don't it was
Oh.
Air Asia, and you had to buy the meals.
I've never been on a flight that long. It
And
sounds
I
horrible.
and it was 2 flights. You get one to Kuala Lumpur.
I was going to say
From London to Kuala Lumpur.
there's no such
Kuala
thing as a
Lumpur to
24.
Auckland.
There's no such thing as a
No,
24-hour
No,
flight.
it's
Right?
2 flights.
Okay, it's 2 flights.
So 2 12-hour flights.
Oh,
basically.
rough.
And
rough.
Air Asia, so you can't actually buy you don't actually get a meal with your ticket. You have to buy the thing. I didn't have any money to buy anything.
You know what? You're talking so fast. It's like you're on speed, eh? Get the stories out. Let's go. You carry on.
I had to. So at the McDonald's in Heathrow, I bought 6 cheeseburgers.
Did you take him on the plane with you?
And I took them on the plane with me.
You Jew.
I remember like I had these hot, sweaty cheeseburgers on my bag, and I was like rationing them out over the 24 hours.
They're all sweating and fucking.
And like the girl I was sitting next to was like,
should have
swap this guy out. He was like every like 4 hours and pull out
another cheeseburger.
I'll have one more cheeseburger. And do you know what actually happened? Someone felt sorry for me and bought me a meal.
Oh,
I think it was like a Samoan guy. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want my kai?"
I can just picture you like systematically pulling out a cheeseburger from some sort of weird backpack or something, eh?
After the second hour, I broke. And I ate 2.5 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, you're like, I'm hungry,
Yeah, I was like, I'm on the hungo.
I'm gonna have a big meal tonight.
Yeah. And so I only had 4.5 or 4 cheeseburgers left.
Oh yeah.
Like,
man.
Then I got to Auckland, and you got to fly to Christchurch.
Yeah.
And like I was fucking ravenous, eh?
Oh, I bet.
And when Mum picked me up from the airport,
Go to
like,
Macca's?
let's go to BK. We go straight to
no,
BK.
you didn't.
Yeah, straight. Mum, buy me some BK. I fucking broke.
I have a double bacon burger cheese, please.
I had to borrow 2K off my mate Forrest just to get back to New Zealand.
Oh, because you don't afford to fly.
Nah. I got the job at Spring Creek. That's why I came back. Tezza got me the job at Spring Creek.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And you're like, oi, Forrest, I'll pay you back. Promise.
I did. I paid Forrest back when I got made redundant.
$10 a week. Oh, so you worked and like didn't pay him back until you got made redundant.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Forrest was hitting me up like, "Hey, bro, you gonna pay him back?
Yeah.
I'm getting made redundant.
When's that 2G coming? I'm planning on getting made redundant. Okay, so my opinion on airplane versus hospital, because I've just been in hospital, and it's not just because I've just been there. Bro, the food was mean at Christchurch. Let me tell you my meal, okay?
Yeah.
It was
Quickly.
but
No, I'm joking.
actually I want to wrap things up too. I need to go for a piss. I'm gonna play some Fortnite with Edison.
Yeah.
Banana.
Yeah.
This is my lunch, okay?
Banana.
Bananas. So I had one banana. Then there was a soup. It was like a pumpkin or onion like soup. It was beautifully seasoned.
Yep.
So that was like great. So like entree. No, it was like whatever. Fruit, then entree. Main, cottage pie.
Oh, nice.
And you know what? It was
homemade.
It was well done.
Yeah.
It was salty.
Yeah.
So like nicely seasoned.
Yum.
Almost a little bit too salty.
Gumbo.
But good mashed potatoes. A little bit of carrot, meat, gravis. Beautiful gravis.
Gravis.
Gravitas, mate.
Yeah.
And then for puds.
Yeah. Pud.
For lunch pud.
Pud.
A little fucking strawberry mousse.
Yeah.
Little strawberry mousse.
And did the orderly come in and give you a cream pie?
Oh,
The
yeah.
large Samoan orderly come in and give you a cream pie?
Give me one. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. Roll over. Or what? Legs up? Or is he rolling me over? Or is it legs up?
Legs up.
Oh no! Even worse. Legs up.
You couldn't do anything.
Oh, I'm just like,
My name's Buck, and
I'm here
like
to-
fuck.
I'm here to give you your dessert. You ain't eating it, by the way.
Come here, boy.
You ain't
Why is
eating
it
it.
turned into a southern man, eh? Come here, boy. You got a sore neck. Let me give you something else to worry about, boy.
Yeah. I hear you having trouble pooping.
Boy.
I'm gonna loosen things up down there for you. We done run out of laxatives around here, so my job is to come in here and loosen things up. Sorry, I went too far again.
You're weird.
Sorry
I
about
think
that.
I did quite well there.
Um,
Ruined it.
there is a third McFakes takes.
Hey,
Can't read my writing though. What is it?
give me a look.
I told you. It's like fucking doctor's handwriting minus 1,000.
Can't get
I'll
that.
get my phone quickly.
Okay, quickly.
Yeah.
Let's get the fudge
Because
out
I'm
here,
busting
Braz.
to do wheeze too.
Yeah, let's get it out of here.
Hey,
So
mate, the
go.
listeners, you know what? They're really looking forward to this Christmas special.
Oh, sorry. Jingle bells.
Jingle bells,
Smells.
jingle all the way.
That shit.
Oh, what fun it is. Oh, yeah. Coast Road.
Oh, yeah.
So,
This would be a
McFakes,
good way to wrap it up.
McFakes' question is
Mhm.
Coast Road,
Yeah.
and for those of you who don't know, that's the coastline north of Greymouth, in between Greymouth and Westport,
There we go.
right?
There we
That's
go.
the Coast Road.
Yeah.
He's asked the question,
Mm.
does it have good brakes? Yes or no? Good surf? I'll start because you started last time.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, fuck yes. Fuck yes. That place pumps many different waves, left-handers, right-handers, shories, rock breaks, shelves, you name it.
Ooh.
But do I ever go and really surf it? Nah, fuck that.
Too far.
Too far.
We've got
Travel.
Travel.
I don't travel up there.
Trav.
I
don't wanna
travel up
trav.
there. I reckon I've surfed 9 Mile, I don't know, once.
I don't want to travel, Scott.
Your opinion on the Coast Road?
Great waves up there,
E.
but incredibly inconsistent.
Yes, it's fickle.
Very fickle, and the wind affected very often. Very often. Yeah.
What I've never figured out, bro, is like it'll be offy here in town,
Ooh.
and then you go up there and it's like cross shore.
Yeah, it's the mountains, I reckon, bro,
That's what
because
I
they
think
go
it's
right
happening.
down to the sea.
Yeah.
Ki uta, ki tai.
Mm.
Is that right? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
And
The sea is Moana or bloody.
Kia to ki tai is another saying.
Oh,
for it,
cool.
pretty
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think the valleys, those big valleys that come right down to the sea,
Swirl it up, do they?
get on the swirl up.
Oh, swirl up.
Yeah, but I have scored over the years
Mm.
some absolutely pumping sessions on the Coast Road at different breaks,
Mm.
but it's very fickle. Yeah. Oh, right, mate. I think
No. I just want to say, thank you for the bloody great year, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for driving this. Oh, you can see my nipple there.
Oh,
Thank you for driving this invalid back home last night.
yeah.
We've had some bloody good podcasts this year,
We've had a great podcast,
and
great
we've actually got
thoughts.
some big plans for next year.
Well, we do actually.
We've got some big
Yes, we do.
plans,
We've
big
got-
names too.
Yeah, and we've got some big plans that we need to get some get through the chrono fatigue.
Yeah, Josh
Deliver
Cronfield.
on the 50th.
Yep.
Because we'd love to do something cool for the 50th.
We're going to do
podcast.
something big on the
Coming up
50th.
soon. Come up soon.
Oh, it's only 13 episodes away.
Yeah, and the way we've been knocking them out lately.
Yeah.
I hope you're all enjoying it.
I hope you are. I reckon we'll probably slow up over the Christmas break though,
Yeah, we'll have
because
it.
we've pumped
Bump
out
off.
3 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I'll try and get this out before Christmas Day.
Well, that's the plan, and that'll
Yeah.
be 3 within 2 weeks. And we'd love to see you next year. Have a great Christmas break. Merry Kirihimete.
Mere kirihimete.
Kirihimete?
I think that's the one.
Kirihimete. In other
Yeah.
words, Merry Krimbus.
Merry Krimbus, motherfuckers.
Merry Krimbus. Boys
Merry
and girls.
Krimbus, motherfucker.
You stay safe. You surf hard. You play hard. And you stay hard. Oh, that's quite good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.